Sorted media, incorrect post, general. No, sorted media. That's what it is. I guess this would be codes and links since I'm not playing a video game.
Yes.
Hello! Hello, all! How be you today?
Are you gonna do the thing, or am I gonna be watching on the stream?
I'm gonna do the thing. I just need to set that up. Live stream. Go live.
I will open the thing either way, but
Fair enough.
I'll be watching via your stream so that my commentary is up to date and not 30 seconds late.
Fair enough. Also, having an idea as to the levels of the music versus my audio and your audio is going to be nice. Yay! Got two new followers.
Probably from the last night.
Yep. Oh yeah, bro. Good. Yeah, I might need you to turn down the audio. So last night we did this insane project for live streaming. Have you heard of a game called Stellaris?
I've heard of it. I don't really know what it's about though.
It's kind of like a think of what was it called? StarCraft, I guess would be a good case, but on a galaxy scale where it's real-time strategy.
Okay.
So with it being a real-time strategy and you're playing it against a whole bunch of people, you're trying to discover the galaxy while surviving as a species and either beating, enslaving, or teaming up with all these other civilizations to ultimately beat the game.
Yeah, so...
If you've ever played Endless Legend, it's like Endless Legend, but in space.
So it's like the end of Spore mixed with Endless Legend?
Yeah, I guess that would be a good combination to say.
Okay, I swear this is a coincidence. I didn't look. But you know how there's like this thing on Steam? I'm looking it up right now just to kind of read about it. Understand. Like there's a "Is this game relevant to you?" section, and it says similar to games you played. The two things that came up were Spore and Endless Legend. So,
I mean,
I guess it's spot on. Okay, yeah, it looks cool. Ooh, that's a flashing lights. Snap.
It is fun.
it's definitely more fun with others, though.
Yeah, definitely is more fun with others, but it's also more fun if you have the 4 DLCs with it too.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and each DLC
Although it
is
is
20
worth
bucks.
noting, if one person has a DLC and they're hosting the game, then everyone else can use it for that game. So,
Right.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I find it as of late. I guess it kind of extends to almost every game I've played now. That unless it's a specifically single player game, which is what I started on and what I love, any game is better with friends.
I mean, anything is better with friends, really.
Exactly.
Yeah, you get more experiences to share.
It's sad that I'm learning this at 24.
Yeah. It's part of the reason why I like to stream.
That is true. I mean, that's one of the reasons why I play Aim Hero a lot now, but that's just because I don't have time really to like dedicate to playing a game and getting good at it. So I like to keep my mechanics up, so that way if I ever do try to get back into it, I'm not terrible.
True.
But now that that only applies to games like Overwatch or R6, like when you play a game like Divinity or StarCraft, like that doesn't matter.
You can't hit random and just be ready to go.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, it is what it is, but like it's at the same time, it's like I don't want to play Overwatch or R6 really if I'm not in a group, because in all honesty, especially in the rank that I am, because I never play, I never get good at like game sense or anything like that. Plus, I never climb or fall, and everyone in like platinum to diamond that I've encountered is kind of an asshole. Sorry for my language, but kind of not
A jerk.
friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they always expect you to do something that's just dumb in your eyes, but is genius in theirs, even though you know it's gonna fail because you literally just did it like 20 games ago.
Yeah.
So, yeah. The issue I have now is that like certain games are just like you can't really play them casually. That like for example, like the older it gets, like Overwatch, you can't just go in and be like, you know what, I'm just gonna knock a couple rounds out in casual Overwatch. Like that's a sentence that doesn't get said.
Yeah. No, I understand that. I tried to do that for a little bit with the arcade mode. No way.
People try hard in there too, and it's so dumb. It's like,
Yeah.
even R6 is like that. If you don't have like 3 or 4 people playing together, you're gonna get a stack of like 3 or 4 with you, and they're just either like, if you're lucky, they'll do nothing and just try hard, and if you suck, they'll just call you out for it, in which case you mute them. If you're unlucky, the first round they're gonna team kill you, and then teabag your body.
Yeah. I mean, though the good thing about R6, just like with Call of Duty and TF2, which, granted, I'm not condoning at all, but compared to Overwatch, you can kind of solo some of those things. It's not necessarily a only team-based game setup, you know?
Yeah. I will say this though, as of late, with the 222 lock, I feel like it in platinum, in gold, and other games like in that rank, you can solo carry a lot easier nowadays than you could in the old days. And I only say that as a person who just picks like Roadhog or Orisa and just basically does basic communication of, hey, I knocked these guys off of high ground. Hey, I'm falling back to here. I'm going to this location as a tank. And that's enough to just literally win matches.
Huh.
It's quite amusing just because, like, I played Overwatch not too long ago with one of my online friends, and I actually, dare I say, had a good time.
Scandalous!
I played 3 competitive matches with him, and I won 3 competitive matches. And what happened was that I queued for tank/DPS, He queued for DPS slash support. Now he is a DPS player, and I'm a DPS player. And we used to DPS duo back in low Division 3 tier. And we were Diamond, Platinum. He almost got up to Masters at one point. Like, we weren't terrible, but we weren't good. And whenever we queued, he'd always get support, and I'd always get tank. And I played Roadhog. I just killed stuff. Sometimes, if it wasn't working out and we were losing, I'd do the unthinkable, and I'd switch to Diva or Orisa. If they had things like a composition that Diva would just destroy because they relied on healing based upon projectiles, I played Diva. If that didn't work, I'd just go Orisa because we have a Rhine or something. And then suddenly the tank duos on the other team can't carry Bitter Team. It was very, very weird, to say the least.
Yeah, though, if you basically with Overwatch, if you have a group of people, a group of friends that can communicate properly with each other, you'll definitely get a much better experience than if you're kind of soloing, you know?
Yeah, that is very true.
Part of the reason why I don't actually communicate in Overwatch, which I know is a bad thing, but it's more... I don't know these people, you know?
I'm shy.
See, the thing with it, the way I treat it is, you make callouts if you know the callouts, otherwise you're supposed to listen. And this is the inherent issue with Overwatch, is that if you know the callouts, well, then you start climbing. If you understand, like, basically the more you learn, the better you get at it. The better you get at it, the higher you go. However, this creates an entire, like, subclass of people who only play casually, and if they play casually at the beginning, they'll lose rank. And if you lose rank, then you get stuck with all the people who don't know stuff. And if they don't know stuff, there are also those people who get angry at you trying to learn stuff. So now there's not only this cycle of, you know, you're not learning anything, but you're being reinforced to not learn anything because the people around you don't want to learn either, because they suck.
It's just a whole wide world of awful. It's just a whole wide world of awful.
And honestly, the only way to climb out of it is to literally just not communicate for a while and just work on mechanics and stuff till you literally, like, climb yourself out until you get to about gold. And once you have good enough mechanics to basically solo carry yourself up to gold, that's when you can start, you know, communicating and not feeling like an idiot, because people won't use the excuse, we're in bronze, why are you trying to shot call? Speaking as someone who played with my brother as a platinum diamond player, DPS, and getting called out for not knowing anything because I'm in bronze.
Oh, when you were playing on my account?
Yeah, when I was playing with you in bronze. And I was like, they really say things like that? It's like, it's not that my call out is bad, it's literally the fact that they don't know what to do with the call out. Which is the reason why I see like, you know what, it'd actually be more productive to not make call outs. Because all my call out is doing is aggravating my teammate. And by aggravating my teammate, what that's doing is making it so they don't want to, you know, try, and they get frustrated because they're getting distracted by my call out, hence making them worse. And it leads to this another cycle of badness.
Oof.
Yeah. Which is why it was very strange to actually be happy playing that game.
Yeah, no, I understand. I get it.
It is terrible. Anyway, art.
Art! Look at all this art.
Look at all those Eggman robots.
Look at all these chickens.
Brother, why is creating maps difficult?
Do you have Dungeon Painter Studio?
No.
I mean, it's a very obvious beta program, but it is very helpful when you're making D&D maps.
That is true. However, I'm guessing you're talking about for the video game that you're trying to create.
That is true.
In that case, whoops.
Well, honestly, like, this is the issue I'm running into is I'm still, like, I'm looking at my pixel art and I'm going, this is amazing. At the same time, I am not, like, completely impressed with the resolution. Because it's one of those realizations, like, did you know that Metroid Fusion, Samus Aran's character model is, like, something like a 12 by, like, 25 pixel character?
Okay, Carmel, you come over here and start poking my elbow. I go to pet you, and you start dancing around my freaking hand. What do you want? Huh?
Food?
She has food. She
Food?
went out not too long ago. What
Food?
do you want?
Food?
The answer is always food.
Yeah? Yeah? Do you need to go potty? Is that what you need? Alright, I'm gonna just be right back.
Oh god, we have to entertain his stream now.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. How...
In the meantime, you guys can look at what I've done so far.
Oh, yeah, I should probably...
I think, in my professional opinion, that Nace should change the color of the door.
Hold on, I'm opening Twitch.
I mean, you can also just watch on the Go Live thing that he's got up here, so...
Oh, true.
I think he should change the color of the door, because as it stands, that hair is a little blending into the door, and it's like... How dare you be a similar color to the door?
I don't
This
understand.
is scandalous and something Keyblade.
Why is the third panel looking like she just got murdered?
Because she did get murdered. That's
like,
the secret. She was murdered by the door.
It's the door
The
conspiracy.
contents of the letter killed her.
It's just like she opened the letter and it was so like something so serious that the entire like thing like flashes red, like as if it's like a fatal frame kind of situation.
In which there was a dramatic reveal in the dreamscape of the centuries that beamed itself directly into her head at that exact moment in time. And thus, fuck, it was Luminosity? Yeah, it was Luminosity. And thus, sorry, I'm also working on art stuff right now, so I'm like multitasking while trying to talk consistently about some nonsense that I'm making up as I go along.
That's honestly fair, considering I'm doing the exact same, and it is a lot more difficult than I barely can draw as it is, and I'm free drawing a bunch of random characters, and I have no idea what I'm doing on top of trying to figure out what to say.
So, Nace, why is Niv getting murdered by the letter?
Murdered by the letter?
Yes, she's holding the letter in one panel, and then in the next one, it's just red.
Meet the artist.
So clearly, the letter killed her in cold blood.
That's what I'm seeing. Yeah. Checks
And
out.
then replaced her by way of mind flayer technology.
So do you seriously not like the door color being brown?
I mean, the only problem I have with it is just that it's a very similar color to her hair.
True. That's true. It is.
True.
True.
Mine.
All right. Well,
It's
there's an
been
obvious
like
fix
how
to
many
this,
years
then.
since goddamn
Is that better?
Yes, that is the obvious fix. Yes, that's much better. Now you just need to change the previous panels to match.
My eyes.
Oh, it's locked. There you go.
You missed a spot. There we go.
I don't know.
Now,
what you're talking about.
should the eyes be the same color as the hair? Yeah, now you need. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with grease.
Oh, he ruined it!
But why is the door blue?
Because raisins. I don't know. I just
Maybe
chose
like white or something.
Yeah, why not make it white? Like the same color as the letter.
because that's
Yeah.
so bland.
Make it like not eggshell white, but like I don't know what off white. No, what's between
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise. That's a perfect one. Make it mayonnaise.
Is mayonnaise a good door color?
Yes, Patrick. Mayonnaise is a good door color.
I think that's mayonnaise color.
Raise his hand.
Yes, horseradish is also a good door color.
The sad part is people have since proven that he has a valid question.
Valid?
Yeah. Is mayonnaise an instrument?
I mean, yeah, everything can be an instrument.
If you believe.
If you believe hard enough.
If you believe in magic in a young girl's heart.
Do you believe in magic in a young girl's heart?
No.
Something start.
Wow. You should like apply to be like a rapper or something.
Something in the fart.
Man, you guys are just adding like layers upon layers. I can really feel the soul coming out of.
Thank you, man.
There's a certain passion involved when it comes to ad-libbing lyrics like this. You just gotta reach inside of you.
Good, you saved it at least.
Just gotta reach inside.
Reach inside of you, yes. Don't reach into it.
Reach inside of you and pull out your heart and slam it onto the stage floor. That'll get them talking. And then you'll
there's
die,
multiple
but at least
questions
they'll be
here.
talking.
I mean,
There's several questions here. First off, why is that what gets them talk? Like, you're right. You're not wrong. I'm not gonna stop you for being wrong because you aren't wrong.
you are
But
right.
why is that the first go-to? I feel like there's several layers before this that need to be addressed.
Because obviously you got a style on them. Show them how far you're willing to go to win this rap battle.
Again,
You're willing to
not
put your
wrong.
life on the line. And then immediately lose it because you tore your own heart out of your chest, you absolute madman.
What?
You're right. Again, I can't fault you for being wrong.
But you feel like you should?
But I feel like I should. It feels like there's something here that, just isn't like the others, if you will. It's like you don't need to go that far to be. You're like that one guy at the party that just can't control himself, and everyone's cheering along, and then he takes like a rock or something and smashes it through the glass table and just screams at the top of his lungs as everyone else looks on in concern. Like, there's several things you can do, and then there's like this line that once you cross it, it's just there's no going back. Literally, you die.
Sounds like Stellaris.
And then, due to Buddhism reasons, you reincarnate into your next life, and then you come back to the rap venue 20 years later.
Is this like the Adventures of Tupac or something? Like, what? Do you know the
If this is
future?
actually something a rapper has done, then I will be very surprised.
I mean, technically, there's a hockey player who's done this.
Who's reincarnated to
I'm
become
sorry?
a better hockey
So,
player?
close to it. I should clarify. What he did was, this was the
Please.
distinction between, like, basketball players and hockey players. I saw a while ago. Basketball players get, like, a sprained ankle or something, and then they want to get off the court and get subbed in. There's literally been a hockey player, though, who, while on the field, I think, or, like, while on the bench, he came off, he had died, got resurrected through the what are those things called? The defibrillators, and then asked to be put back in. He literally died on the bench and wanted to go back in.
Dedication. I respect that.
That's a mood.
And it's just like, okay, I don't really have words for this, but good spirit, I guess. I'm moderately more terrified of you now. Just saying.
Good spirit. Nice spirit. Don't kill me, spirit. Alright, yeah, that's it. That's what I needed.
Gasp.
Have I ever mentioned how much I like using Illustrator and how smooth the outlines of things comes out?
No.
I think so.
I really like Illustrator and how smooth the lines come out.
Amazing.
See, I feel like that was either a really elaborate setup or just genuinely going, huh, have I not said this before? I should say it now.
I mean, yes.
Yes.
It was not intended to be an elaborate setup, but I saw an opportunity and I took it.
Yeah, understandable.
See, that's the part where I disagree. I think he didn't see it, and he just kind of stumbled upon it after the fact.
Yes.
And was like, sure.
That's the opportunity that I saw. And that's kind of what it...
Sure.
Yeah.
How does one pixel art? This
Ooh,
stuff is...
you're asking in front of the master. Hey, Niv.
I didn't realize you were a master, Nace.
No. Hey, Niv,
Got him.
the master of pixel art.
Oh, well, bro.
Incorrect, but okay.
I mean, you were
Is
doing
there-
pixel art before I did.
Make me a master. It just means I've been doing it long.
Exactly. So you're a master of it.
No.
No?
No.
That's not
I
how
am
this
coloring
works.
on the wrong freaking.
Oh my god, Discord doesn't like you freaking out.
Doesn't like it when I color on the wrong layer.
Okay. It's not just me that Niv's cutting in and out for, right?
Correct.
Alright.
Also, why does it sound like I'm constantly talking according to Discord? Discord! What are you doing?
Discord, why? Nace,
Wait,
I
are
know
we-
you're doing that on purpose.
Yeah, that one I was doing on purpose. I will fully admit that.
I'm a scat man.
Scooby-Doo-Doo-Da-Dee-Bee-Da. Da-dee-bee-da. Scooby-Doo-Doo-Da-Dee-Bee-Da. I'm bad at this.
So, have you seen the new game, Valorant?
Maybe. No. Maybe.
So it's interesting because you know how everyone used to say like Valorant is like a Overwatch competitor.
No.
Everyone was saying like back when Overwatch was having, well, not Overwatch, but back when Blizzard specifically was having a big conspiracy thing with China.
Oh god, that.
Yeah, everyone went the Riot Games, which people didn't care the fact that they were they're literally 100% owned by China. They announced the fact that they were going to make a new first-person shooter, and
Quote unquote.
it was called Project A. So Valorant is Project A.
I see.
And now that everything has kind of died down, they came out with it, and the funniest thing that I find from it, everyone was talking about, because this was back when Overwatch League was middle of like season 2, and they were, you know, still doing pretty well. The game was supposed to be like coming out and gonna replace Overwatch, steal all of its pros, etc., and now everyone knows it's a CS:GO clone. It's literally CS:GO, but with
Blackjack and hookers.
no, with superpowers and superpowers. It's literally like there's ultimate abilities. There's like dashes and like gigantic like smoke grenades, and you can build walls and create icy surfaces and all this stuff. But the way you get it is by buying like charges for the abilities, and the way you get money is by killing people and ending rounds and assisting by planting the spike. And it's basically just terrorists versus counter-terrorists.
Well then.
See, here's what I'm just imagining. I'm just imagining it's Riot, right?
Yeah.
I'm just imagining like a cartoon stick figure with the Riot logo pasted on the head, and it's like one hand they've got Overwatch, and then the other hand they've got CS:GO, and then they stare at them, and then they just mush them together.
Yeah, that was what it is, and that is what it is.
Dude. Oh god.
What?
There is a huge delay between me talking and me hearing myself.
Amazing. Well, good thing you're almost done with that panel, and we can close out the stream soon, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Oh, she's not being murdered anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. She's not.
That's progress.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, holy fluff.
Oh.
Oh, good job, Nace.
Thank you.
Good
Holy
job,
fluff.
Nace.
A little too fast. We'll go at 10% intensity. 5%. 5% intensity.
God, why do I...
I think you need to make it big and then do the thing.
Enlarge canvas.
Yes. And we'll go 4 by
20 shoulders. At least I know why I suck at art.
You do?
Yeah,
Why?
because I suck at proportions. I'm good at math, but proportions just suck when it comes to realized.
I mean, literally anything is just practicing it.
Yeah, my issue is that I have this inherent belief that things should be different than what reality dictates them to be, and so my brain constantly fights against what is, you know, considered normal when it comes to proportions. And in some cases that's perfectly fine, but in a lot of cases you look at it and you're just like, this looks wrong, and I don't know why.
It's because every day we stare at bodies, and when you draw bodies wrong, your brain's like,
No.
oh, wait. No. At least that's the reason for hands, as far as I'm aware.
I mean, that is honestly fair. Because, like, if I saw a hand that was, like, really screwed up, I'd be like, that's a really screwed up hand. But, like, my biggest issue is, like, I always like to draw bodies either too long or too short. Never just right.
So you're like the opposite of Goldilocks, then.
Yeah, that is very accurate. I gotta, like, figure out, and I know the rule. Oh, nice. Did you at least save? I've got to figure out, like... Oh, he's
Okay.
tall boy.
Well, that's about all the time.
That's about all the time we have. Yeah, I think let's call the stream for now, and next time on Nace's streams is not a stream because tomorrow we're playing tabletop games.
Yeah, pretty much.
But the time after that is...
Oh, thank God.
Holy fluff! It's still there.
The time after that is Nace almost having a heart attack because he thought he might have lost all of it, which is a mood, really.
Yeah? Wait a second.
Let me
Why?
in. Don't cry.
Why are these all black?
Because someone came in and painted it black.
I'll fix it.
I see
Before the next stream. Until then, thank you everyone, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have fun.
Take care.
Bye.